we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
So before I finish Paul's smoothie for lunch, I wanted to show you the texture of Instapot yogurt. This is the way it should be. I finally got ultra pasteurized milk, the one I was always using. Just used some store-bought organic whole milk yogurt and put about a half a cup of that in here with a half gallon of milk and left it on the yogurt button all night, and it's super thick and delicious. This is the way it should be, not runny like I had going on before. So I'm so happy to have my yogurt back home working.
You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Good afternoon, everybody. So today is January 7th, and I still haven't put Christmas away. So it has to go. It's like, I hate walking past this room, it's suffocating. So I'm going to be boxing all this up, putting it down in the basement. I did just show you Paul eating a smoothie. Paul he's somewhere back there. He's safe, he's playing with toys on the floor. But I got they're by Munchkin. So I got these sippy cups, I guess. It's like a 360 lip, he can drink wherever out of here. So this is what we give him water with every meal. And you can buy a lid that fits in this cup, and it has a straw. And the straw actually can't be pulled out, and it's silicone. So that's what I gave Paul his smoothie in, and he really likes it. It does keep falling on the floor. I try not to make a big deal about it, and I don't run over there to pick it up. I just kind of like, because I'm usually like running around. I was cleaning the kitchen while he was eating, so then I would just casually go over, put it back on his tray. But it makes less of a mess than, I don't know how else you'd feed a smoothie to a baby besides sit there and hold it for him. So he enjoyed his lunch. Now we're going to power clean this room. Yesterday, I didn't film because he took a 2.5 hour nap, and I actually nap in the room with him. I'm trying to transition to him actually napping on the floor on a really thick yoga mat, and I lay there with him. But anyway, I was in there with him for 2.5 hours, mostly reading and listening to podcasts. So I didn't get a lot done yesterday, and I just had to like power through dinner. We had, Butcher Box has pulled pork in these little like trays. We tried that for the first time. It was really good. And I just made cornbread from it was from Thrive, a cornmeal pack that I got from Thrive, just regular cornmeal, and I followed the recipe on the back. It was not really my favorite, so I'm glad I didn't share it with you. And then I just did my Instant Pot rice and broccoli. Nothing fancy there, just brown rice, chicken stock, broccoli, throw it in this spot for 20 minutes, and it's done. Matt put some cheese on his. I used butter and salt and pepper on mine. It was good. Mo went to the vet. His infection looks awesome. The vet said his ear is like 90%, so he put a little bit more in there and gave him a little bit more antibiotic, and hopefully he is back to normal. He said we don't have to come back unless Mo seems like he's not feeling too hot. So that's awesome news. I started dinner. I put this morning just regular old Italian frozen meatballs, nothing fancy, in the slow cooker function of my Instant Pot. And then I threw a quart jar of pasta sauce that I made last week that really had to go on top. And I have 2 spaghetti squash in the oven. So I'm cooking them now. It's only like 2:30, but I'm cooking them now whole. And then once I'm able to pierce them with a knife, I'll take them out, let them sit on the stovetop till we're ready for dinner. And they're so much easier to slice. That way I can just slice them in half, scoop the seeds out cooked, and then get all the noodles out and just put them in the hot sauce and meatballs, and it'll be fine. So that's what I'm going to do for dinner. Let me put the camera in the corner, put on some awesome music, and put all of this away. Okay, all done. That actually only took me about 25 minutes, surprisingly. So Christmas is gone from my living room. My living room is clean. Dining room. Christmas is gone from my dining room. My dining room is clean. I don't know how long it will stay like this, but it looks nice now. The only thing I still haven't put away I have Christmas Corningware dishes, Christmas wine glasses, and the Christmas mugs. But we're still kind of using those, so when I bring all these tubs over here, when I bring all these tubs down to the basement, I'll bring those cases up for the dishes and I'll swap those out in the next couple days. So. Okay, so this actually came a couple weeks ago, but it was Christmas and everybody was just so busy, so I didn't actually open Paul's KiwiCo box, or the Panda crate is the one we're getting. So he has enough toys right now, so I'm not going to introduce them to him right now. Plus, Matt didn't look at it yet, and he likes to be a part of it. So I figured I'd show you guys anyway. So this one is, I think they call these, I think this is the Wonder Box. Chat with me, that's what this one is. So this is just like the brochure that comes with every box. Okay, it even gives you sign language, that's pretty awesome. Okay, I'll look at this later. I do read these are pretty informational. And then with every box come these cards. So each toy has a card. It kind of tells you how to, like, I guess essentially play with it. And then they give you like parent tips on all these. So these are cool, I keep these. When you first get this subscription, they give you a little canvas zippy pouch to keep all of these in. So that's what I do. Okay, and then here's just another part of the Panda crate that tells you everything that's in the crate. This is pretty awesome. It looks like barn themed. That's adorable. Okay. Also, I upgraded to get a book with each one of my crates. So this isn't necessarily part of this. They add it to it. Paul is obsessed with books. And I bet he's gonna love this one because he's really into like kind of identifying animals right now. So far we just know bear, horse, and I think he knows cow or duck. We're getting there. So he's gonna love that. And then here are some more cards. And these are basically like age appropriate things you can start doing with your baby. This is where I get inspiration for some of my DIY toys. So this is talking about Tot Talk and making some flashcards with pictures on it, making sounds, playing with a swing, all that good stuff. I'll read that later. So let's see, right off we have this is mooing cow, expand vocabulary with animal sounds. Oh, it makes a moo noise when you shake it. And he's got like little handles on here, so that's super cute. He'll like that. And then what's this big guy? This is Peekaboo Barn. Okay, so it has parts that are kind of like tension on here. These are like elastic a little bit. So you got the doors. He's gonna love this because he likes Peekaboo books. I'll have to show this to Matt tonight so we can give him some of these. So there's a little barn. Here's a little wagon that has wheels. I'm sorry, here's a little wagon that has wheels and strings so he can pull this and put some stuff in it. He has a couple other toys like this with like a string and wheels, and he does like to pull them along. So that's cute. I'm guessing these little animals go in it. So there's like a little wooden bunny, a little wooden duck, a little pig, and you can practice animal noises with these guys too. And a little sheep. That's adorable. And they kind of go with this barn theme of the crate. What else we got? That's all it toys wise. And then every one does come with a book about Poppy. They're not really story based. They're more of just kind of point and talk through them. This one seems to be counting the animals that coincide with the animals that are in this little wagon. That is adorable. And Paul really likes Poppy. I saw on their website that they have a plush Poppy doll, and I'm really tempted to get that for his birthday. I might just do that. I do have 2 KiwiCo toys that I'm staring at across the room for his birthday that I got on Black Friday. I didn't even open them yet. One's a magnetic car set. They like magnetic together and he can pull them. They're on wheels. And the other one is like a shape sorter. I'll show you guys that later when I do what I got Paul for his birthday. But yeah, so that's everything in our Panda crate. This comes every 2 months. I've said that before. We get this one and the Lovery kit, and I don't buy Paul any toys because I got him these. So it's exciting for parents and babies. I think he's gonna like this one. Hopefully Mosley doesn't like this one. So dinner is done, everything's cleaned up. I brought up the bins from the basement. These are for my Christmas Corelle dishes and mugs and a couple wine glasses that we have. So I'm gonna get those packaged up tomorrow so that Christmas is done and put away officially. And I cleaned up everything from dinner. Spaghetti squash was delicious. Nothing fancy there. It was just spaghetti squash, red sauce, and meatballs. I did kind of use one of my meal plan ideas for Friday, which I was going to make the broccoli rice. I made that yesterday. So I think tomorrow, because it's Friday, we're just going to do burgers, and I have a couple of russet potatoes. So I think I'm going to make French fries. That's what I think I'm doing. We shall see how I feel tomorrow. But we were upstairs playing with Paul with the new KiwiCo crate that he just got, and he went to our footstool and stood up. What? He's not even crawling. He should be crawling, but he's not crawling. He's gotten to the stage where he like sits up, he's comfortable with that, and he can like go on all fours and like kind of move a little bit, but he hasn't actually started crawling. So it's like he's like, I've just skipped that phase. I'm just gonna go to standing up. So he only did it once, but as soon as he does it in his crib, we're gonna have to lower his crib, which I'm kind of dreading, because that means I'm gonna have to pick him up and lay him down even lower from an upright position. So, but that means it's a good day. I gotta make sure I record that down that he stood up. So that's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.